Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a quick video as I've been off the radar for a while. I've had a few personal issues that I've needed to deal with, so that sort of set me back a little bit, and it's not going to stop me doing the usual things with videos and updates to the website, but I've had a sort of bit of time to reflect on certain things, and some things have worked out better, so that's good. But that sort of kept me away from doing some of these video updates. So I just wanted to mention that I'd recently done this video with Rosemary Frey, or Rosemary Fry. I should pronounce her name correctly. I hope that I have. She's been very good in covering Where Did the Towers Go, and she decided to sort of try and cover the cover-up of the research of Dr. Judy Wood as well in her article. You can have a look at that here and some of the links. She'd previously done this article a couple of months ago, but now she's done a couple of interviews with me. The first one she posted on the 26th here, as you can see, and she will be posting another one probably in the next week or two, but she's been pretty busy herself. We are going to record another short interview in the near future too. As I say, nothing really particularly new in there, but Rosemary has her own audience, so I'm very glad and grateful that she's been able to present this information to them, to get them to think about it and so forth. And then, what's been upcoming in the last couple of weeks again is all this climate change nonsense being pushed into people's faces with another round of nonsense, this COP26. So I just wanted to recap on something I produced a few years ago about Agenda 21, this presentation I call the Subversion Agenda. You can go and have a look at that. It's about 3 hours long, still on YouTube. I think it's all there. I don't think they've deleted any of it, but you can always find it on Odyssey too, so I'll put a link in the description for that. So here's the Odyssey listing, but it's quite difficult to search for particular videos on this, unfortunately. I hope they improve that at some point, but all my videos are backed up there. And with the Subversion Agenda presentation, there's quite a lot of information in there, and a lot of that I've then transferred into the climate change book, and that I think I've tried to make that as comprehensive as possible, and I got several people to proofread that more than the other books I'd done. So I hope that gives a more complete picture of what's going on, exposes people to, the wider picture. So please do share that if you haven't already, particularly with people in schools and stuff. And I hope that will give them a much clearer perspective on what's going on. And then, of course, I did an update yesterday with links that people have been sending me, quite a lot from Australia. Things obviously been kicking off there quite heavily, certainly in places like Melbourne and New South Wales. So there's that you can look at. We've also had something in the so there's this been going on in the European Parliament with a protest against this green pass or green certificate, and they're trying to force jab people, and there's been some dissent into that. I assume these people are not controlled opposition. I assume they're genuine, and there's no kind of underhand thing going on with these people. They seem genuine. You can watch the video. But so there's some pushback, but it's still, very upsetting to read about what's happening. We've had sports figures, for example. Somebody sent me this long list of sports figures that have either had the jab and then dropped dead. I think there's a couple in this list that literally dropped dead, and all the rest have had serious side effects, and it's quite distressing to read about to me. And then, of course, it's been happening to children. There's another story that has been talked about in the UK too. School children have died this week in the same school, and it's just horrible. It's really horrible, and I've been having a bit of a hard time dealing with it, because it's just so depressing, and it's hard sometimes to see a light at the end of the tunnel. So, but I think the point is that it doesn't have to be like this, and this is what I think we want to convey to people. I'm sure most of the viewers here feel exactly the same way, that we want to convey this. It doesn't have to be like this. We don't want this world. We don't need it. And there's so much more out there that we can have a much better world. And so all the work that I've been doing, and people like Richard Hall, Rosemary Fry, and so many thousands of others, is about revealing all these truths and showing people that just try and break them out of the hypnotic state, etc. And and show them that it doesn't have to be like this. We've got plenty of other options and stuff. But really, that's all I wanted to say for now. So please do continue to share the information. I always am grateful for the support that I get from readers and viewers, either sharing a link or whatever, or sending me information. So I do really appreciate that. And thanks again for watching. And I'll try and post some other information before too long when I get something that I feel needs to be discussed. Thanks again. Bye for now.